In this section, we're going to look at classes, which are extremely important in Python programming or in programming in general. So let's start with an example. I'm going to define a list of numbers like this. Now, you have learned that when we use the dot notation, we get access to all these functions, or more accurately, methods in list objects. So every list object in Python has these methods. Now, wouldn't that be nice if we could create an object like shopping cart, and this object would have methods like add, remove, get total, like this. Or as another example, wouldn't that be nice if we could have a point object with methods like draw, move, or get distance to get the distance between this point and another point? That's when classes come to the rescue. So a class is a blueprint for creating new objects. Throughout the course, you have heard the term class. For example, let's define a variable and set it to an integer, and then print its type. When we run this program, what do we see here? A class of int. So in Python, we have a class called int for creating integers. Similarly, we have classes for creating booleans, lists, dictionaries, and so on. So every object that we have in Python is created using a class, which is a blueprint for creating objects of that type. In this section, you're going to learn how to create custom classes like customer, shopping cart, point, and so on. Now, before we get started, let's define a few terms. Once again, a class is a blueprint for creating new objects. An object is an instance of a class. As an example, we could have a class called human, and this class would define all the attributes of humans. Then we could create objects like John, Mary, Jack, and so on. So this is the difference between classes and objects. Now, a lot of people use these terms interchangeably, but technically, a class and an object are different. So now you know what classes are and how they're useful. In the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to create a custom class in Python.